Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at the double standards. The double standards. The standards of we'll look after our own while completely ignoring yours. Now, as you're probably aware, the Home Office are increasing the number of asylum seekers in a little village called Linton-on-Ouse from just under 500 in an army barracks, RAF barracks to be precise, to 1,500 asylum seekers. That's a triple jump, and that would actually make it very, very close to making the locals that live there already a minority. Now, obviously, the Home Office have said this, sorry, we can't help it. Honest. They can help it, obviously, just by leaving the ECHR, the European Court of Human Rights, which keeps every single one of them in the country and makes it us the only nation in Europe that's unable to do anything about it. It's funny that, isn't it? And what makes it even funnier, they know that that's the case and have still stayed in it. Tells you everything about the government and the leaders of our country, doesn't it? Well, David Aberton on Twitter has highlighted a few things that I think just shows the absolute hypocrisy of these people in charge. When it happens to children, or could happen to children in the top bracket in the country, oh, everything's got to change. But when it's your children and your loved ones that are in jeopardy, fingers in their ears, not listening. Am I wrong? Now, he's actually come up with this. Are you aware, Peter Patel, of 1,500 migrants who will be living in RAF Linton-on-Ouse is situated less than a mile away from Linton Primary School? Do you think this is wise? Now, before any of you leftards out there start saying things like, this is just making stuff up, there's no evidence that they're going to do anything, or out like that, you're just repeating far-right conspiracy theories. Well, not so. This is from 2020 from St. Paul's School for Girls in Birmingham, as they actually found the necessity to write to parents, warning them that their girls should not get off a certain bus stop to avoid the intrusive attentions of asylum seekers. Let's have a look through this letter, shall we? It is quite revealing. Before we do, let's have a look at what St. Paul's School for Girls is. It's actually a very, very nice comprehensive school that's actually classed as in the top 1% in the country. So privileged kids. Remember that. And they said this: Dear parents, I hope you're well and your family are well. I'm just updating you following text sent to you regarding our concerns about the Strathallian Hotel on the Hagley Road. Last week, the hotel changed occupancy and is now the centre for asylum seekers. We are aware that numerous occupants have COVID and unfortunately have been trying to access the bus stop on Hagley Road at the same times as our girls. The Best Western chain are now running the hotel and are saying that they are not occupied by paying guests, which they are not, because they are currently a host centre for asylum seekers. The police are very much aware of our concerns. Why would the police be involved if nothing had happened? Anyone? And there will continue to be a staff and police presence at the bus stop outside Strathallian Hotel on the side of Hagley Road going into town. However, I strongly advise that your daughter does not go anywhere near the hotel and certainly never goes into the car park. Now, why do you think they've added that last section? Never goes into a car park. Could something have happened in the car park that nobody knows about, apart from the school, obviously? Seems a very specific warning, that, doesn't it, everyone? Now, obviously, this is a upper tier school, and so is Linton-on-Ouse. It's a village, so you've got to have a bit of money to live in the countryside, as we all know. It's got to be a little bit of higher up the food chain. So you're probably wondering what sort of response this has created. Well, it seems that the Home Office and Priti Patel know about this problem, know that it's a risk to have asylum seekers and refugees near schools, because they've laid on a shuttle bus for the asylum seekers so they don't have to use public transport. Now, why would you think that would be, everybody? It's absolutely disgusting, isn't it? If it's a rich kid that's in jeopardy, they'll move heaven and earth, including putting shuttle buses on for the asylum seekers, the refugees, the economic migrants, which is what they are, the invasion force. Now, I'm sorry, if I had children going to primary or secondary, girls specifically, but lads as well, I'd be teaching them exactly to watch out for. Stranger danger has now been expanded to stranger and refugee danger. If this is the sort of things that they're going to do, even the government and the Home Office and the higher-ups all know that this is happening, and they're doing nothing for you, but everything for the 1%. Shocking, isn't it, everyone? Let everyone know that this is going on. Stay sane, share it out, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you on the next one.